Hungary and Poland have launched legal action against the European Union over its plan to tie future funding to the bloc's rule of law. The furious capitals threatened to plunge the EU budget's so-called conditionality mechanism into crisis with their challenge at the European Court of Justice. Budapest and Warsaw are concerned the European Parliament and Council will be able to use the measure to prevent them from accessing cash from the bloc's €1.8 trillion budget and coronavirus recovery fund. Under the deal struck by EU leaders last year, the ECJ must first rule on whether the mechanism is acceptable under the bloc's treaties. December's compromise pact included a pledge by the European Commission that it would not activate the mechanism against any country until there are guidelines in place for its use. Frustrated MEPs have claimed lengthy delays to the mechanism's implementation could let Hungary and Poland off the hook for misdemeanors. The two rogue capitals have been at constant loggerheads with the Commission over alleged breaches to the bloc's rulebook. Polish PM Mateusz Morawiecki and his Hungarian counterpart Viktor Orbán have claimed EU states will use the mechanism to crack down on their often anti-Brussels agenda. Hungarian Justice Minister Judit Vargas said, "We cannot allow this EU provision, which seriously violates EU law, to remain in force." The Luxembourg-based ECJ confirmed that it had received complaints from Hungary and Poland. Top EU judges will now examine whether the inextricable link between funding and good behaviour is permissible. A lengthy legal case is expected, with some fearing it could drag on until after the Hungarian elections in 2022. The powerful European People's Party group of MEPs have called for the ECJ to fast-track the case. Spokesman Finnish MEP Petri Sarvamaa said, "I welcome that the EU court is going to issue a clear ruling on the regulation. I am positive that this is going to even enforce the rules. We drafted them as legally robust and generally applicable to any member state. During the negotiations, we made sure that the conditionality is applicable as of January 1 of this year. However, time is of the essence for the enforcement of the new rules. This is why the EP group will initiate a European Parliament request for an expedited procedure in court. And I am sure that several member states will stand behind us in this process."